How did I start with $1,000 and build a company that's doing $60 million in revenue per year? And this is my real story. No miracles, no luck, just step by step. In 2014, I just graduated and I don't have much money at that time. So I spent around $1,000 to build a toy wholesale website called jingwholesale.com. Well, later I find an opportunity and there was a toy very popular at that time and it's called Loombands. And my parents, they were doing the toy wholesale business in Yiwu wholesale market, so they can help me supply the product. And then I made a product catalog and I tried my best to find anyone in the world are doing the wholesale or retail business for this product. And eventually I got order from a client from Czech Republic, and they are e-com company, and they ordered around 2 containers of this product at that time. But just about 2 months later, the product stopped selling well. And that taught me a very important lesson. You cannot build a long-term business just by selling training products. So I changed my approach. Instead of selling products, I told this client that I could help him source more product from China and become their long-term sourcing partner. So in the first year, they sourced about $500,000 from me. And even now, we are still their biggest supplier in China. And we have been working together for 11 years. From that moment, I was very clear. I don't want to sell products. I don't want to build a sourcing company. At the beginning, I have no clients. So I started writing blog posts explaining the China supply chains, telling people how to find factories in different cities in China. And many Chinese trading companies or middlemen, they told me I was crazy because they said sharing this information would hurt everyone's business. But I knew one thing, people who want to source by themselves, they will be never my clients. And people who trust me but don't want to take the risk, and they will try my service. So slowly, my articles start ranking top on Google, and more small and medium e-commerce sellers come to us. And at that time, almost no sourcing company they want to serve those small orders, but we did. As the business grew, I kept hiring more staffs. And 1 year of trade experience was quite enough for us at that time because we were a very small team. And they don't need to know much about sourcing because I can teach them. And the funny thing about a sourcing business is that in this industry, no one starts a sourcing business when they are already professional. But since you start a sourcing business, you will gain more experience after each order. Over the past 11 years, our revenue grew from $500,000 to $60 million. And I haven't invested extra money beyond the initial $1,000. Today, 90% of our revenue comes from old clients. That's why I believe sourcing is one of the best long-term business model for normal people. And you won't get rich overnight, but if you do it seriously, you can do it for decades. I'm Jing. Follow me to learn more about China sourcing.